When the sun sinks below the horizon and the last streaks of orange fade from the Australian sky, the wilderness awakens to a far more dangerous rhythm. The night belongs to the wild boars. Powerful, relentless, and intelligent, these beasts tear through the countryside like living bulldozers. Their sharp tusks slice through the soil, uprooting crops, and leaving behind a trail of destruction worth millions in damages. For local farmers, it's not just about lost harvests, it's about survival. That's where the hunters come in. Armed with skill, precision, and years of experience, they gather under the cloak of darkness, ready to reclaim their land from the invading herds. Tonight, their mission is simple but perilous. Track, locate, and eliminate the wild boars before they strike again. The hunt begins as John's team loads into their vehicle, the metallic click of weapons breaking the silence of dusk. By 6 p.m., they're in position, their hearts steady but alert, eyes scanning the horizon through scopes and thermal sights. The forest holds its breath until a faint rustle signals movement. A lone pig wanders from the shadows, sniffing for roots, unaware that it's stepped into a deadly trap. Jack steadies his aim. A split second later, the shot echoes through the field, sharp and final. The first target drops instantly. That single gunshot becomes the signal the hunt is on. Across the open field, another hunter peers through infrared binoculars, spotting a rogue boar ripping into a patch of crops. Without hesitation, he locks in the coordinates, adjusts for wind, and fires. Another clean strike. In seconds, multiple shots ripple through the night like fireworks. The team moves in tight coordination, each shot deliberate and controlled, each impact bringing momentary relief to the ravaged land. For now, at least, peace has returned, but it's a fragile peace, one that must be earned again with every sunset. In the dense brush nearby, John, a seasoned marksman, crouches low. Through his night vision scope, he can make out every detail of a boar lurking among the thickets, its bristled back, twitching ears, and cautious sniffs. Timing is everything. John inhales deeply, exhales slowly, and pulls the trigger. The crack of his rifle pierces the silence. The beast collapses instantly, another threat neutralized before it can wreak havoc on nearby farms. Meanwhile, a second team stationed in Queensland has set up a strategic perimeter surrounding the field from all sides. A marksman adjusts his crosshairs, tracking a boar's movement across the grass. single pull of the trigger, and the creature drops where it stands. Within moments, successive gunshots ring out in the distance, each one signaling another victory, another step closer to restoring balance. At the edge of the field, a faint motion draws attention. Two boars are foraging under the moonlight, oblivious to Kevin's steady aim. With precision born of discipline, he fires twice, each shot clean, each boar down. The land, once again, breathes in silence. These hunts are not just acts of protection. They are essential parts of wildlife management. Responsible hunting in permitted zones ensures that nature's balance is maintained. It's not about dominance, it's about stewardship. Across the ocean, the same battle unfolds in America's heartlands. Thousands of farmlands from Texas to Missouri suffer under the rampage of feral hogs, whose population has exploded in recent decades. They trample crops, tear fences, and endanger livestock, causing billions in losses each year. But hunters, farmers, and wildlife officers are fighting back. In the dense Oklahoma forest, Jack's team begins another chase. The dogs lead the way, noses to the ground, following a scent trail deep into the undergrowth. Their sharp barks slice through the air, a signal that the target has been found. The team moves in fast. In a blur of motion, a massive wild boar bursts from the grass, tusks gleaming. A gunshot cracks, echoing through the trees, and the animal drops instantly. Just a mile away, another ambush is underway. Mike, positioned near a narrow trail, waits with unshakable patience. Every sound is amplified: the rustle of leaves, the crunch of twigs, the faint grunt in the dark. Then it appears. A boar steps cautiously into view. Mike doesn't hesitate. The shot is quick and clean. The beast falls before it even knows what hit it. More shots follow from the other side of the ridge. The hunters are synchronized, methodical, and unstoppable. On a nearby hill, Track's team works in seamless coordination with their trained dogs. The animals dart ahead, cutting off escape routes, herding the boars toward open ground. One of Track's teammates spots a massive boar sprinting across the slope, the dogs in hot pursuit. Without missing a beat, he raises his rifle, aims, and fires. One precise shot and it's over. Efficiency and discipline have once again won the night. But not all hunts end so cleanly. In the hills of Missouri, the night turns chaotic. Lucas' team is tracking fresh prints when an enormous boar, easily over 400 pounds, bursts from the brush, charging at full speed.
If you'll enjoy this video, please like and subscribe my channel for more information.